Hello, and we are live. So good to be here with you all. My name is Munit, and I've been missing y'all. Daily Antidote Sounds. We're so glad to be here. And I'm gonna try to sing you in with a little apology song for being gone for so long. Here we go. Hello, how you doing? I missed your faces so. I don't know why it took so long to get back here. You know, life is kinda crazy, and time keeps flying by. Today's a day to start again. Let's start by saying hi. Hey there, Kathy. How you doing? I missed your faces so. Oh, Victoria and BC. I missed your faces so. And then there's Kevin and Kathleen. They're in DC and Albuquerque. And we got Kate in Charlottesville and Caroline. Tell me it's 894. What in the Boise? It's Boise, right? I never know how to pronounce that word. It's so good to see you. 894. I love it. And then we got Pauline in Newcastle, UK. We got someone from UK, Ken. You're going to be excited about that. And then Arlene in California. And we got Sheila in Florida. We got Aloysius. He's in a car in Massachusetts. What's up? It's been so long. And we got Susan in... I don't know where you are, Susan G, but it's so good to see you. I missed your face. Hi, Deli. What's up? How are you? Oh, there's some Kathy in Cheyenne. Hello, Kathy on Arapaho, Cheyenne. She's drinking something. I hope it's something good. And we got Annette. Hello, Annette. We got Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Hello, Fred. What's up? Congratulations on Tacoma Park Folk Music Festival going so well. And we got Dan in Vienna. And we got Sarah in Texas. Hello, Storm. I missed you, Storm, up there in the north. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Ruth in the UK, Birmingham. UK's representing. What? We got Christiana and Bob in Maryland letting us know it's 894. We got Kat Cox in Vermont. So good to see you. Mabel and her bear in Massachusetts. Hello, bear. What's happening, bear? And we got Cricket. Hello, Cricket. She's sending some vibrations. I love it. We got curly tops. Yeah. How many curly tops? We got 2 curly tops. Hello, 2 curly tops. 1. Julie in Ontario. Hello, Julie. And we got Kathy Mayer. Hello, Kathy. It's good to see you. We got Bob's iPhone. Hello, Bob iPhone. And we've got Sherry in New Hampshire. Hello, New Hampshire. We got Dick and Kathy in Victoria, BC. Is that Canada, Lynn? And Loriana Kashina Court, I think. And we got Karen Charney. And we got Jenny. And we got Carole. And we got Kate. And we got Caroline in DC. And Dick and Kathy, everybody. Oh, it's so good to see all your faces. I didn't even say hi to Ken and Lynn. Ken and Lynn, wave to the people. Oh, we're going to learn about Ken and Lynn today. And thank you, Jaden, for making us look good and sound good and be good. And JoJo's on the car ride, and she's sending text messages and things and being wonderful, carrying us through the daily antidote of song. So I'm going to take it out one more with hello, how you doing? I missed your faces so. I don't know why it took so long to get back here. You know that life is crazy, kinda crazy, and time keeps flying by. But today's the day to start. 894, and I think we've said hi, right? That's hi, a big hi. Let's everybody say hello to the people above us. Wave to the boxes above you. Wave to the boxes below you. Wave to the boxes around you, and make everybody feel good. It's like being in a TV show and you're one of the characters in the family. It's so good to be back here. My name is Munit Mesfin, and I am your Ethio-American hostess with the mostest, who's been missing MIA because for some reason my noon hours were captured, but I don't even know what it was. But I missed you. I missed you all. I hope I've gotten everybody and said hi. New people are coming in. I'm going to keep checking in the chats as well. We have such a wonderful treat for you on this 894th day. We have lovely people that live in the same house because they are a couple. They're a married couple full of all of that love and affection. And for all the UK people and all the folks in Canada, you'll be happy to know that Lynn and Ken be representing the Commonwealth. Kind of. But one is a francophone Canadian, so that complicates things a little bit. Ooh. And we are going to introduce you, and then they're going to take it away, and then we'll talk a little bit more about them after the show. Their group together, when they come together, is called Veronneau, because it's Lynn Veronneau and Ken Avis that are here, and they're a jazz duet group, but it's not even just jazz. It's a lot of things. It's got some bossa nova, it's got some soul, it's got some funk, it's got so many things going on. They've been doing music together for quite some time. They're chart topping, they're Whammy award winning, multiple Whammy award winning. They won with, I don't even know how many, like for best jazz group, jazz vocals, best jazz recording. They have beautiful albums you need to check out. Their website, I think, will be put into the chat sometime soon so that you can go and click on them and get to know them a lot more. They have so many amazing shows coming up for those of you in the DC area. If you're not in the DC area, you can actually hear Ken on the radio, WERA.FM, where he has a show called Dun 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 Dun, The Antidote. So daily antidote, people, you need to know that we are in the right vibration because Ken has been giving musical antidotes to his listeners for quite some time on WERE, and you can listen to that live every Tuesdays at 5 p.m. I think, if I'm not wrong, and he will correct me if I am wrong. I hope. And for those of you, again, that are in the area, they have shows that are coming up. They recently have been doing an amazing tribute to Joni Mitchell and Carole King called Blue Tapestry, taking the Blue album and the Tapestry album, and that show will be showing up in Severna Park, Maryland on October 16. They have a Georgetown Arts All Night show coming up on September 23rd. They'll be live at the Blues Alley here in DC on December 13. They are representing, like I mentioned, the Canadians, the British, and the now currently living in the Americas down the street in Arlington. Yeah. And they have a song for us that I think many of you will know and many of you will love and many of you will sing along super proud and strong wherever you might be. So now, with that being said, on this 894th day of Carpe Diem Arts presenting the daily antidote of song, give it up and send some shine to Lynn and Ken at Veronneau. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hi, everybody. So good to be here. So good to be sharing this song with you. And we thought we'd highlight this month of friendship with a song that talks about friendship and one of our wonderful songwriter, Carole King, with that song, You've Got a Friend. So I think perhaps many of you are familiar with this amazing song, which she released on the album Tapestry in 1971. And I think this would be just, I don't know, a great vibe, middle of the month. Let's do it. Let's get together and do that song. So Ken is on guitar, but Ken is also a singer. So you're going to do some harmonies.
That's the plan.
Let's hope it goes well.
Yeah.
And so we're going to start with the chorus. And then we'll flow into the song. The chorus repeats a couple of times. And I believe you've got the lyrics in the chat or somehow they've been shared with you. And
I think Jade's going to do like a bouncing ball, like karaoke. The lyrics will come along the
no,
screen.
Are you doing that? You just called on. Oh no, she's not doing
it. I think so.
No, she's not doing the bouncing ball. No, she's not. Look, Minute is like, no, it's not a karaoke. And we got this in the key of
G.
Key of G. That's one of my favorite keys. Here we go. So we're gonna take it short. Short phrase. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running How's the sound? Everybody can hear the guitar and the voice.
Looks
Some
good.
are saying it's a little quiet. Is it the voice? Is it the guitar? Is it the whole thing?
I think a little bit of both of you, but definitely sounds beautiful, but just a little bit.
Oh, thank you. How about we just move in a little closer? Can get to see our big heads.
Move a little. And look at all those hats. I wonder who has all those hats and why.
Let's do that again. So from the top. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. Let's repeat that. You've got a friend. How does that feel, everybody? Yeah. Oh, I see somebody's playing the flute. That is totally awesome. Let me have a little look around. I see smiles. People are nodding, rubbing their eyes. And somebody's saying hi. And flowers everywhere, lots of smiles. Okay, I think we're good then. Let's just get back to the top of that chorus, and then we're gonna flow. We're gonna flow into the whole song. And I wanna see smiles in your eyes, in your mouth. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. Ooh, you've got a friend. And now on the top of the song. When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, oh, and nothing is going right, well, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. Here we go. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. Ooh, you've got a friend. Second verse. Is the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and the old north wind begins to blow. Keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you'll know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again.
friend. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will.
Now there's a bridge.
But ain't it good to know
That you've got a friend.
when people can be so cold?
They'll hurt you and desert you and take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them.
You just
Call out my name
and
and
you'll
you'll
know
know
wherever I am, I'll come running
to see you again. Now it's time for big harmonies.
winter, spring, summer,
or
or fall.
fall.
All you got to do is call,
and I'll be there. Yes, I will.
got a friend.
Ooh.
You got a friend.
Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend.
Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend.
Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend.
You got a friend.
Oh Lord, ain't good to know.
Ain't it good to know? You got a friend.
Woo, 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 woo! Let's give them some love. Get it, Lynn. Veronneau. In our new friends section, You've Got a Friend could not have been a better song to sing for us. Y'all felt it out there. You felt the love. You felt the joy and the beauty in their music. Ah, that was so beautiful. Thank you, Ken, and thank you, Lynn.
Thank you so much. We really, really felt the friendship spreading across the screen here. Thank you.
It was
Oh,
clever to choose a song everybody knew because you could sing it from the
I
start. So that was
know. I
great.
saw percussion also, and lots of animated little friends that were popping up on the screen. That was a lot of fun.
And our CD came up. Thank you for showing our CD, our
Oh,
first
I
CD.
didn't even see
oh,
that.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I always wish that there was a way to kind of unmute all of us so that we can hear the flute solo and the percussion solo so that it'd be one big giant jam session, but Zoom has limitations. We
Right,
understand,
right, right.
But
but
that's such an
definitely.
interesting song as well, Munich, because I think when I first heard that song, when I was but a lad living in Blackpool in the north of England, which I'm sure our guests from Newcastle and Birmingham have visited Blackpool, one of the biggest holiday resorts in Britain, I thought it was a James Taylor song because James Taylor had a big hit with it in 1971,
Yep,
simply
yep.
because he released it 2 months before Carole King. Carole King released it and she went to number one with it as well. Then Washington, D.C.'s own Roberta Flack, a person very close to Munique's heart, released a version the same year, again in 1971, with Donny Hathaway as a duet, which went into the top 20. So that song hit the charts 3 times in 1971. It was very confusing, realizing it was written by Carole King when everybody else was doing it.
Oh, but it's a beautiful song, and I hope many more generations will continue to make it happen. But tell us a little bit, because I mean, Blue Tapestry. I was lucky enough to see you do Blue Tapestry recently. That is the show that they put together as a tribute to Joni Mitchell and Carole King. Tell us about how that popped up in your mind, because those are two magical powerhouses, and about how that experience of putting that together was.
Well, I think first of all, the music is amazing, right? So the music we grew up with, we love, and the fact that so Ken is a music historian. I have to add that is totally passionate about the Washington, Baltimore, Virginia area music history, which is so rich, and he's really dedicated part of his life to unearthing those treasures. People think of DC as it's just, it's just a political town and everybody wears a gray suit. Nothing wrong with gray suits, but there's so much more to life here. And Ken has made it part of his life mission, I think, to reveal that. And so realizing that just last year, Blue and Tapestry were released 50 years prior, and they really changed the landscape of American music coming out of the, revolutionary music of the 60s, where it was quite male dominated, and all of a sudden you have women who are singing their own songs in their own words, they're owning their narrative, and are creating such a wave in the process. And you see women, young women, old women coming to shows, which was not,
Mm.
which now we think it's totally normal, but this was not common.
Mm.
And I'm sorry, I can't. Normally he tells that story.
No, you did it. You told it good. You told it good.
He's done a great job of sharing through osmosis and conversation and repetition. You're now the music historian 2.0 in the household.
And one of the things that turned us on to those two particular, as well as hearing them all of our lives, we didn't know they were connected in any way. And then there was until there was a book released a year or so ago called 1971, Never a Dull Moment, the name of a Rod Stewart album that was released at the time. And it was about 1971 and what an impact that year had had on music. So things like, you think of Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, 1971. Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, when he changed from being the pop singer to the social commentary, 1971. Another DC music.
The Temptations.
The Temptations, yeah.
Just my
imagination running away with me. 1971. Elton John, 1971. And then there was a photograph in the back of the book of Carole King and Joni Mitchell in a recording studio together. And there was a whole chapter on the fact that they recorded those two albums at exactly the same time in studios next door to each other, in A&M Studios in Los Angeles. And James Taylor, who had been the boyfriend of Joni Mitchell, was recording just around the corner. So he would come in every lunchtime as well. And if you listen to those albums, you'll find he was doing Mudslide Slim and the Blue Horizon at the time. And all three of them are on each other's albums because they were all literally next door to each other, recording at the same time. And
1971.
1971. And Carole King had been Carole King's probably the most successful songwriter in music history. And had been since the 1950s, when she was writing songs for the Coasters and the Drifters and the Platters and the Shirelles and all of those 60s girls groups. And she'd never actually recorded her own album. So she recorded this album not thinking anything was going to happen with it. And when James Taylor said, I really like that song we've just been doing the harmonies on, would you mind if I put it on my album? Sure, no problem, And then he got the number one with it first.
Well, there you. That's amazing. I had no idea, and I knew because you've talked about it, but then to really visualize them in the same studio, walking in and out of each other's rooms and cross-populating all of that songwriting magic. 1971 was a good year, so everybody think back to 1971 if you can remember that magical time, and remember that you were there during that time when all of this amazing magic was being created. And we've got some fun comments. Carole King opened for James Taylor at Susan G's first concert in 1971. Susan G, what a concert to be at. That's awesome. And somebody saying Carole King collects all the royalties, deservedly so.
Yes.
And that's awesome. And yeah, I think it's Bob, Mabel, and Bear saying, she was a songwriter for a long time, but not a performer as well. So definitely some of you were, aware of that. I came across Carole King performing, so I did not really know about the songwriting length of her career until, getting to know her a lot more. Jim Scott sharing 1969. I heard it played first by a cover band in a bar. Thought it was quintessential James Taylor song, but it's a Carole King creation. Exactly. So we have amazing comments here of people who remember the first time they heard it, even which bar they were in, probably who they were next to, and who they might have sang it to. But this is amazing musical history. Thank you so much, Ken and Lynn, for sharing with us. Did everybody have a good time listening to that little historic backdrop of the studios that people were hanging out with and with each other, and the beautiful singing? It was a very good year. So for those of you that are in the area, definitely don't want to miss then Blue Tapestry Show at Severna Park in Maryland on October 16, and come and check them out at Georgetown Arts All Night on the 23rd of September. and at Blues Alley on December 13th. Definitely go to their website, veronneaumusic.com, which will hopefully be dropped back in there. And I think they can still get your CDs and things maybe online, or how can they get your music?
Yeah, we're all over Spotify and YouTube and all of those things. And the other way to get them is through Bandcamp, bandcamp.com. But there's a link on our website which takes you directly there. And by the way, I've got to say, in 1971, I bought myself a 1971 t-shirt. It says 1971 all across there. And people go, "Oh, is that the year you were born?" And I go,
Yes.
"That'll work."
That'll work. Go with it.
So that's what I recommend everybody. Buy yourself a t-shirt, about 10 years or so since you were born, and you'll confuse everybody. No need to lie about your age anymore. You can just wear it on your chest.
It was a great year.
Aw, that is wonderful. So before we say goodbye to everybody, could we again have you play the chorus a couple of times for us so we can co-sing it and have music be the way that we get on with our day for this beautiful daily antidote? Thank you again for being our new friends. Can we give some shine before they play the chorus to us for our new friends that have come in this September new friend session? We're so glad that you're here. We hope that you come again. I'm so glad to see everybody's faces. I really did miss you all. And I'll come back again because I want to see you more and more and more, because you've got a friend in me, my friends. So we hope that everybody else is out doing well out there. So I'm going to now stop myself, and then I'm going to have Ken and Lynn take it away again, and we're going to sing it together again. And after we sing it together again, I'm going to say farewell for this 894th day of the Carpe Diem Daily Antidote of Song. Take it away, Ken and Lynn.
You just call out my name, and you'll know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. Ooh, you got a friend. Ooh, you got a friend.
Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend, and it's good to know.
You got a friend.
And it's good to know.
Oh, you got a friend.
And it's good to know.
You got a friend.
And it's good to know. You got a friend. Oh, oh, you got a friend. You've got a friend.
Yay! Oh, we got some more. Oh, is that Caroline with more beautiful toys coming up? Is that Carole King?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken and Lynn. Thank you so much for all of you that have come here. Thank you for being friends of the Daily Antidote of Song. It is so good to see you, Ken and Lynn. Please, definitely, we want them to come again, right? We want them to come again. Oh yeah, we want you to come again and make some more beautiful music with us. Thank you so much to everyone that joined us again. Thank you so much to Joe for all that you do. Thank you so much to Jaden. Thank you, Busy Graham, who's the reason for the season of me getting in contact with all of these beautiful folks through Carpe Diem Arts. Thank you so much again for the song, for your presence, for your energy. Come again tomorrow. You know what happens at noon. You're going to be, medicated with that music. And for those of you that listen to radio online, WERS.FM, correct, Ken? For where you
WERA.
WERA.FM. That's Radio Arlington. And that's where you can hear Ken's Antidote radio program. And actually, that's on Tuesdays, correct? Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Was that right?
Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. It's going to move to 7 o'clock in October. And we play jazz and blues and folk and world music, all kinds of stuff. So
Awesome. I was actually listening to the archives because you can find them a lot of the things on the archives, and I was really enjoying listening to you today as I was preparing for this moment. WERS is Boston. That's why I said that because I lived in Massachusetts for a long time, and that used to be my favorite program was WERS. That was my jam. But it is in Arlington, WERA. So that was my Massachusetts roots coming out. So thank you so much. Now I get to sing out, everybody. Is there anything, Jaden or Joe, that needs to be said as we
Thank
say
you,
goodbye?
Monique.
Thank you, Pat and Lynn. We're blowing kisses, saying bye bye, Arlene. It's so good to see you again. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye, Luda from Victoria, BC, giving me a heart. Oh, I love it so. Bye bye, Kevin and DC. You're not far away. Maybe one day we'll hang out with your flute. I play the flute badly myself, very badly, because I played it like 100 years ago. Bye bye, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Oh, it's so good to see you smile. And bye bye, Kate in Charlottesville. I hope you're doing well. I like the heart behind you. Bye bye, Caroline with the ladies. We'll pretend those are Joni and Carole King hanging out in the studio in 1971. And bye bye, Sheila in Florida. What do you got there, Sheila in Florida? Is that a walrus? Is it a hippo? Is it a hippo? Is it? Yes, I think it is. Or maybe a whale. I can't quite tell. Bye bye, Susan. Oh, manatee. Oh, it's a manatee. It's like a hippo and a whale put together. That's a manatee right there. Bye bye, Susan G. Hello, Susan G. It's so good to see you again. Hello, Billy. It's so good to see you. I loved seeing you in person a while back, and hugging you in 3 dimensions was a wonderful experience. Oh yeah. Bye bye, Annette. Bye bye, Annette. You look so lovely. Bye bye, Annette. And then it's Sarah Page in Texas. Oh, Texas. I hope everything's okay in Texas. Cat Cox in Vermont. I hope you're doing well with your teddy bear. Or is it a little puppy? I cannot tell. Bob Babel and Bear in Massachusetts telling me about my WERS with their bear. And Cricket, she's got some action with some puppetry and little. I'm not gonna pretend I know about dinosaurs. I think it could be a brontosaurus. Is that the one with the long neck? I don't know. And bye bye, Kathy and McLean, Virginia. You probably know Ken and Lynn because they do a lot of things in McLean. And Dan Walker in Vienna, right around the corner from me. Dan, you live in Vienna. I live in Fairfax. Why don't we hang out? Let's hang out. Bye bye, Pauline in Newcastle, and Diane Weinstein and Kathy in Arapahoe, Cheyenne Country, Licious, Yanas, Westford, Massachusetts with the dry leaves. Are you telling us that the fall is coming? And fall is coming, and it is our favorite season. It's so good to see you. And bye bye, Jim Scott, Dawn and Elise May. It's so good to see you today. Julie Alexander in Ontario. Hope to see you tomorrow, yo. And Fred in Silver Spring. We had so much fun singing at TPFF. If y'all were at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival, I hope you had a good time. Bye bye, Storm. It's good to see Storm, who's got a little bunny. I think that's what he's got, looking good in his hat. Oh yeah, and the bunny's got a little hanky. Oh, styling. Bye bye, Jaden. Don't leave. You're the tech person. If you leave, we all disappear. Stay, Jaden. Stay. Bye bye, Jamie from Victoria, BC. It's good to see you. See you tomorrow. Christiana and Bob. Hello, friends. It's so good to see you playing. One day we will play together, I hope, again. And Ruth in Birmingham, it's so good to see you. Thank you for logging in across the pond. Hope everything is grand. I'm rhyming everything now. Sharon, it's good to see you. And Jojo, hope you're driving safe. And Sherry in New Hampshire, good to see you. Dick and Kathy, take care. And we got Caroline in DC, it's good to see you. And Amos, oh, I love it. And Linda, and Sarah, and LMG. Bob in Albany, Jane in Maryland. My name is Moonit. And Project Locrea, that is the one that sang in Tacoma Park Folk Festival. And Project Locrea is actually on the Antidote label, which Ken has. Look at us, we're one big musical family hanging out. It's a beautiful thing. 894 is done. Everybody give some shine for the people and say, see you tomorrow.